In this video, I will demonstrate how to create a map that will unify all the different components of analysis as done to create the dashboard. So I will start with the data model. We already know that we have this data model here. So let's just go here, say, I'll go to the power pivot here, and we have this data model here. We created a bunch of calculated fields related to date, service month number, service month, quarter, year, and all that. Now what we want to do is we will perform a lot of analysis based on this one, and ultimately we would like to create a map that will help us to track down each and every analysis that you have done. So what we're gonna do here is I will start here. I'm gonna say insert here, worksheet here. So I'm gonna say this is, let's say, mockup screen. Then I'm gonna do another one here. Let's say I'm gonna say this is map, and this could be our analysis step one. So it's gonna be analysis one. So likewise, you will have many analysis. For example, you can have another analysis. Analysis 2, henceforth. Okay, so you might have 10, 12, whatever analysis you might do, and then we will have one more for the dashboard. That should go here. Okay, so let's say first analysis is based on the monthly sale. So you have yearly sale, or probably what you can do here is we can do the service year, quarter, sale, and that's going to give you this nice little combination table. You can create pivot chart or any kind of chart based on this one. So let's say I've created a simple bar chart. The sale for 2003 quarter 4 and 2005 quarter 1 are so small that they are not even visible. Basically, this is not the purpose here. Why it is? Obviously, the data points are very small here, but let's say you created some kind of analysis in the analysis tab on here. So what are you going to do here in mockup? Basically, what I'm going to do, you might, let's say this is your final analysis, you might copy this one and put it on your dashboard. Let's say I'm going to put it here. Okay, I'm going to call this as, let's say, component 1. Okay, so I will go here, I will say insert, let's say I want to insert some kind of shape here, and I can say component 1 on dashboard. Quarterly sales by each year. So this basically tells me what this component on the dashboard is related to in the mockup screen, what you are trying to do there. And in the map, you'll create a comprehensive list here. For example, let's say we're gonna have a tab, range, purpose, or objective, and let's say you're gonna have components or charts or functions used. Okay. So let's say tab first analysis A and analysis 1 is the first analysis we did here, right? And if you go to analysis 1, I can see this particular range here is what? E4 to L19. So I'm going to put that in map. My final analysis was E4 to L19. Okay, that's the range. The purpose is, like you can say, show quarterly sales by each year. This chart is using, let's say, Power Pivot Data Model. Let's say pivot table, pivot chart, and other things. If you have done other function, let's say you used if function, so you will put down here some sort of if function, if, and bunch of others. So, but I did not use it, so I will not put it there. This analysis, we can make it as a link. So I'm gonna right click here. I'm gonna say link here, create, place in this document here, and this is analysis one tab here. Play OK. So that means if I click on it, it's gonna take me there, and I can instantly see this is your final output here based on this range, and that will tell me what that graph was, what you were trying to do, what kind of functions did you use to create that chart. So remember, this chart is directly coming from here, but sometimes you would like to copy the data, create the feeder table, and based on that you might perform some additional function like using if statement, lookup function, index function, and on the top of that you'll create a chart. So you might want to put everything in here, what components, functions, charts did you use. So in the dashboard, I expect you to at least have 6 analysis. So you're gonna have like this. You're gonna have many tabs. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. So say here analysis 2, and then you're gonna have 6 analysis. Let's say that's gonna have it. And then let's say you will have another Power View 5, and you might have another Power View 6. You will have Tableau Dashboard 1, Tableau Board 2. So you'll have many tabs like that. Okay. So in case of Power View, you need to, there is no need here because it doesn't have a range. So I'm just gonna put the dash there. Okay. And here I'm gonna put the purpose. I'm gonna say shows, let's say sales by locations, size of the cover represents the amount of, I'm just gonna go here, of sales. Also show, let's say, bar chart that depicts quarterly sales by state. Say also shows by chart that shows total sales by region. Okay, so maybe I'm just gonna put this one here. So basically, you're telling me here that this Power View consists of 3 charts. One is the sales by geographic location, one is a bar chart, and one is a pie chart, and they are all interconnected. And you can write more details here, like what kind of filters you're using, all the details that you want to put, you would like to put it here. Likewise, you will create a mock-up screen here after 6 components. You're just gonna say, this is one component here. So likewise, you're gonna have, so I'm just gonna, okay, this is another component. These are all Excel dashboard, not the Power View. Each one will correspond to a different thing here. Okay. Now what you can do here is you can also create what we call Power View 1, Power View 2. So this one we can say here one, and then you might have a couple of tabby dashboard. I'm gonna put those here as well. Let's see. Okay. Make sure they should be fitting one screen. I'm not gonna do that, but I'll just leave it up to you. So when you do that, make sure they all fit into one screen if possible. This is just a brief snapshot of what you have done. It will help me see quickly. Okay. And then accordingly you're going to do in the map here, and dashboard you might have 6 items here. You will have a couple of power views here and tab view. When it comes to tab view, what you're going to do here is you're going to provide me the URL because you're going to publish that on the web, right? And then here you're going to provide description. Let's about here you're going to say what kind of did you use, did you create any fields? Basically you're going to tell me you use different types of charts like bar chart, pie chart, maps. You created a calculated field to create a Pareto chart or something like that. So those details will go here. This is just like a basic guideline. Okay. And going forward you have to use your common sense to make it more presentable. Okay. So with this, so once you're done with this one, I will be able to see your dashboard. You might have a couple of power views. So for example, here you can go insert power view. So let's say, okay, so this is power view 1. You might get another power view 2, and all this will go in your map here. So you can say here power view 1, power view 2, whatever. And those will be linked to those ones. For example, this one I can say link here to power view 1, link to power view 1, and this will be linked to power view 2. Right? So when I click here, I'll go to power view 1. When I click here, I'll go to power view 2. So this is how you have to do it for your final dashboard project. So with this, I will end my lecture video here. Thank you very much for listening.